Hello everyone. This video will be on me testing my Chinese diesel heater, and that's it. Unlike most of my videos, there will be no camping in this video.
New multi-tool I have has a screwdriver on it. I'm gonna see if it'll work on this. Yay, how about that? Thank you, Sarah Lynn.
Unfortunately, I was playing copyrighted music, so throughout this video, I'm trying to mute out that music.
Gotta take this diesel heater apart. I can't find the piping. There's an exhaust pipe and an outlet pipe for the heat, so I could put the tube into the tent. I thought I had that in my car, but I don't see it. Not sure where that is. Ouch! For some reason those are very pointy at the end.
About that missing piping and tubing, I do hook them up at a different time, and I add that clip to the end of this video.
Anyway, there's like a bunch of screws on here I need to unscrew to get this off. Gosh, there must be 8 more. Gotta take it apart and take a look inside. I will we'll come back once I get this lid off. Got the sun in my eyes. Okay, so I have the lid off. So you can see here's where the fuel is stored. The diesel pump's back here. You can't see it from there. I'll get a more detailed look on it here in a sec. Here's a more detailed look inside the diesel heater. You got the fuel container right here, the diesel. This is the fuel pump. That's what makes that ticking sound. There's the electric going on in there, and here is the actual heater where the combustion happens. So the smoke is coming out the bottom. Comes out the bottom. I don't have any of the piping. Here's the fuel line. You can see where it goes into that, from the fuel into that. And this is the controller. Let's get this. Alright. So you can see you got the electric plugged in here. This takes electric. You got to use electric to use the diesel heater. Here we got the control switch. And I think what started working was going up from 20, it's in Celsius, 22 Celsius, 24, 25, 27. So I got it, that's the controller, I guess, right? And it's set on a timer there. I'm not sure what that means. Alright, I just clicked it. Now it's on up and it looks like it's running. And I can hear it starting up there. And this is doing stuff, so let's see how this goes. I know it takes a minute for it to start working. I believe the smoke's gonna come out the bottom. Intake is on this side, and this is where the heat comes out. So I believe it takes a few minutes for it to start going. You'll hear it start clicking here in a minute, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to come on. I can hear it now. Hear that? And I can also see the fuel line there. You can see the fuel moving there. You can see the fuel moving there. You can hear that boom. Yeah, it's making some sound. Combustion going on. I think I'm starting to feel heat coming out of there. I'll let it go for a few minutes. There's plenty of fuel in there. I just don't have the pipes. The piping, the exhaust piping, there's piping, I believe it comes out here. And this is where the heat comes out. I can feel the heat coming out. Yeah, it's working. See some exhaust come out there. I haven't seen too much exhaust there this time. It seems to be working that way. But I'm not going to use it tonight, actually, because I would have to have this going right into my tent, and the exhaust is not controlled. It just comes out the bottom, but it's not controlled any other way, so it'd be too close to to the tent. Yeah, standing right next to it, I was feeling it. I was breathing it. Yeah, it's exhaust. It's pretty loud. Oh yeah, it's kicking out heat. That's pretty loud. Hope it's not gonna blow, is it? Ooh. That's a lot of exhaust. Definitely kicking out heat. Can't exactly read this. It's too bright out, I guess, or something. That's a lot of exhaust. Yeah, I need to control that. So I am going to turn it off and alright, says off. Let it go off. It's cool. Calming down there. So anyway, this was a test, and it was a successful test. As far as I could test it, do wish I had the exhaust piping to hook up to the bottom. That would be helpful. I don't know if I have anything for that, actually. So I might have to make something, or I'm not sure. Can hear an airplane. That's sound up there. But it's starting to kick on again. I'm going to turn off the electric. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how to control the, I got it to come on, but I didn't successfully turn it off, I guess. But anyway, that's, so I know I can use this in the future. I just need the exhaust piping and the output piping. As long as I can hook those up, I think I'll be good. gosh, for for heat. I had it for a good while, 4 years, but never really. I used it once, and it just created a ton of black smoke, and I don't know why it did that. Didn't do that this time. So I don't know. I'll use it in the future. It's not really a heater for a tent, but I'm gonna try it. This winter's pretty much almost over, I guess. We'll have some more cold nights, though, for sure. Okay, I got it. I'm not gonna start it here, but I'm just gonna show you. I have these both hooked to the bottom. This has a muffler here attached to it. This is the exhaust, where the exhaust will come out. And this is one intake, air intake. This is the other air intake. I think it's the main air intake, I guess. I'm not sure. And this cord here, it's where the electric plugs in. It does take electric. You gotta plug it into a cigarette lighter like that. And this is where the heat comes out. Got 4 things here where it exits. It came with these, so I got those hooked up. This is the power. You can use that to turn the power on and control it. It also has a remote. So I'm not going to turn it on, but that's the basic of it. I already showed you all that, but this is with the hoses hooked up.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's it's a cheap, as they say, Chinese diesel heater. I started hearing about them in 2020. And that's when I bought mine. You can buy expensive ones, more brand named ones. This one doesn't even have a brand name. So yeah, I'm going to use it in the future. I do need to put some hosing to bring it into the tent and into the car. Yeah, I don't know if I'll use it this year until, I might not use it until next winter because this winter's over. See y'all later.